Hey, Anne Emanuel here. Good to be with you again. I just got done with my first pod meeting, so I wanted to hop on, tell you about that, and kind of tell you some of my first impressions of the program so far as we're rounding out the end of week one almost. So the pod meeting first, it's late. That's why I'm sitting here in bed right now. I'm just gonna kind of get ready to wind down my night and be done. So relaxing in bed. The pod meeting, we went through some more in-depth introductions today to get to know each other a little bit better, and three of us cried. Okay, so that right off the bat, three of us cried, including me. I wasn't expecting to. It's just kind of, emotions were running high because we started all kind of recounting the struggles that we've been through and the frustrations and what led us to this program in the first place. And for me personally, I started to talk about and remember some of those feelings, the anxiety of how it felt to be sick and not have answers and not feel like you had any support from the medical world to guide you to a path of health. And, you know, it was hard for me. I experienced a lot of anxiety because I thought I was going to die. I mean, I really did. When I got some of those initial blood tests results back, and they leaned toward one particular autoimmune illness called scleroderma, you look it up online and, you know, some of the prognosis that people get for it is not positive. And I had a little boy at the time, and I mean, I still have a little boy, but I had a baby at the time. And I didn't know if I was going to be around for him. And it was really scary. I was scared, and I still am sometimes, but Dr. Maggie said, if you don't have certainty right now, borrow it from me. And so I am borrowing some of her certainty that things are going to turn around and get better and continue to get better from there. So yeah, it was an emotional pod meeting. Two of the other people in my pod also had emotional experiences. Actually, everybody did. It's just that two other people also shed some tears. So, you know, it was not that you want to see anybody in pain, but it does feel good to connect with other people in that way. So I'm really thankful for this pod, and I do think it's going to be an instrumental part of this whole process. So pod meeting number one, there's a checklist I have. There's several things I still need to do before the end of the week. Things like I need to start the water challenge. I'm going to try to start that tomorrow. I need to start ordering some of my blood work. I need to sign up for a program called Melt on Demand, which is a pain management type program that you do through physical movement. I don't know that much about it yet, so I'm going to learn more and tell you more about that. I've got homework to do from module one. I've got supplements to look into. There's just a lot of things that I have to get done. So yeah, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, a little bit tired, but you don't get anywhere if you don't put the work in. So that was my impression of my first pod meeting. It was really nice. It was nice to connect with some of these other people that get it. They understand what it's like to not feel well and to need some support, and we're all going to be there for each other. So that's pretty special. I also wanted to tell you my first impression. I did attend my first medical mastermind. Wow. Talk about rapid fire. I mean, Dr. Maggie, she is on it, and she goes through so much information and gets a chance to have personalized contact with everybody that's submitting questions to her. I mean, they went through blood work results, hormone testing, food mapping, and it was really what stood out the most for me, other than the fact that you get so much support from Dr. Maggie, is that the people who have been in the program longer, it's like they were mini Dr. Maggies because they are thinking like she's thinking. So I very much look forward to where I'm at that point, and I have that certainty, and I'm 100% sure of the answers, just as if I were my own doctor. So I haven't done a nutritional mastermind yet with the functional nutritionist. However, I did watch a little bit of a call recording. That's another cool thing. They post all of the recordings of these meetings, so you can go back and watch them at your leisure. So I have gotten a little bit of a taste for what that is all about, but I do look forward to attending a nutritional mastermind and submitting some of my food choices to the functional nutritionist and see what she has to say about my diet and how I'm balancing or not things in my diet. So yeah, just wanted to kind of let you know how my week's been so far, and thanks for continuing to watch this journey with me. I'll talk to you soon.